bag, Gucci bag, Fendi bag, Prada bag, Louis bag, Gucci bag, Gucci bag, Birkin bag. She in a bag, she drip, she swag, never mad, she glad.
Hey y'all, what's going on? What's going on? Thanks for checking in to another episode of Red Couch Conversations. I am your host, the Bald Head Truth, and I got my girl Shay C.
Hey y'all.
She is my guest today, and this is really impromptu for her. So
okay, I wasn't even ready for this.
Right. So I just want y'all to know, I call her actually to tell her, because she is one of the producers and a co-owner of Be Humble, Stay Humble podcast studios. And I just called her to tell her that I was running a little late and running behind. And y'all, I'm just kind of like having a day. You know what I'm saying? I was having a day, and I just kind of bust out into some tears, y'all. I ain't gonna even lie. And I told her, you know what? I don't even want to talk about it right now. Just come on the show and let's like talk about this on the show. So that is why we're here. And first of all, let me show y'all. I got for the people that walked in my breast cancer walk back in the day. I'm still got my t-shirt. This was my second breast cancer walk when I was after I was diagnosed with breast cancer. It was our team was Hello Titties. I see our internet is acting a little foolish. We kind of skipping today. I hope the voice is keeping up with it.
It is. I'm listening.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it was me and Miss Lily, and my first breast cancer walk, I think I had like maybe 20 walkers or something like that. And my second breast cancer walk, I had well over 150 walkers for the second time.
Good.
Yeah, it was nice. And I when I say well over, I'm gonna say 150 walkers just to be, you know, make sure I don't over embellish or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So y'all, the reason why I was saying that I have a day, I'm having a week, because I want y'all, first and foremost, let me say this. My first topic is going to be about dating. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to tell y'all right now, I can't talk. I don't have a man in the studio, but y'all can feel free to call in 972-900-3334. Feel free to call in, because I am unpacking my luggage when it comes to dating from a female's point of view. Okay. I'm unpacking my luggage for, you know, on what's going on for in my world from a female's point of view. That's all I can tell you about is from a female's point of view. Now, if you want to call in and say something from a male's point of view, then that feel free to do so. And don't even venture to say I'm male bashing. I'm not male bashing. I'm telling from my experience. Right. Okay. So, you know, I have a small circle of friends, people that I call friends. A lot of people I call associates. You know what I'm saying?
I even say people I know.
Right, exactly. It's different circles. You have your immediate circle, then you have your associates, and then you have people that you know. You know what I'm saying? So, I have a circle of friends that I'm here, and that's here in Dallas. You know, now this is my Dallas friends, because you got your Dallas friends. I got my Detroit friends. I got people I went to high school with, people I went to college with, sorors, bike world people, and so on and so on.
You know what I'm saying? Like that, or people you know?
People I know.
Okay.
You know, but it's like, you know, how, you know, those are my different circles.
Right.
But it's like a very few that is in my close circle that's in all of those.
And all of them.
Okay, yeah, all those groups. You know what I'm saying? So it's like people that's in my immediate circle, which includes like you and Breezy, my, you know, some of my sorors, and, you know, some of my friends that I grew up with or whatever, that's in those circles. They know how I am.
Yeah.
They know that and I try to be a better person to them because those are the people that I care about if I hurt their feelings and stuff like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I know that I have been in a relationship and I know y'all that I always reference my last relationship because that's what's, most
stick with you.
Yeah, that stick with me because I feel
was that your longest relationship?
Yeah, it was my longest relationship, and it was my relationship as a grown woman. Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That was the other ones I had a little bit of maturing to do, a lot more than I had in the last one, because my last relationship, I had maturing to do, and I feel like I've gotten better. Yeah. Because I accept my shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? That's important. Right. The things that I did wrong, I accept that. Yeah. And I embrace that. And I feel like it was a learning experience. Right. I look back at that relationship and I say, you know what, I could have did this differently. And so I'll learn from that. Right. And it be even times I'd be like, dang, I wish it had worked out, but it don't be for long. I'd be like, okay, it didn't work out because of this. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have many regrets because I feel like I've grown from those situations. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things that I try to do is I try to hold my tongue because my mouth can be brutal. Right. And y'all, I'm telling y'all right now, I might get emotional because I'm trying to be a better person.
Get that tissue, honey.
I know. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to be a better person, y'all. I am. I'm trying not to let people tick me off the way I used to because I just know that, first of all, everybody be claiming that they the toughest lion in the jungle. Right. You know what I'm saying? And I don't claim to be the toughest lion in the jungle because I know that if I say something to somebody that's wrong, they gonna come back to me and say something that's wrong. Right. And and I might not be willing to hear that right then. You know what I'm saying? So I try to choose my words carefully because I know that my shit.
But one thing that you did say was, I'm trying to be a better person.
Yes.
So what you have to realize is when you're trying to be a better person, the devil is always going to be there to see, are you really trying to be a better person, or can I revert you back to where? That's why I asked you earlier, why are you giving it so much energy?
Because I've been trying to be better. Like, y'all, let me tell y'all something. I am actively dating, okay? I am dating. I'm going to say that I'm not sleeping.
Right, but you're dating.
Right. I'm not sleeping.
Right.
But the week is still just getting started. It's Sunday. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
You're single.
Right. I'm single. Right. And I'm not sleeping with nobody. I'm not having a sexual relationship with anyone, but I'm entertaining suitors. Right, exactly. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's what us as women, that we should entertain people. If you single and you're not in a committed relationship, then you got the right to talk to as many people as you want to talk to.
Yeah, because they do.
Exactly. And that's the stigmatism that women have, that we are only supposed to focus our attention on something. But I'm going to tell you this.
You don't have to sleep with everybody, but you can get to know other people.
Right. And I just believe the number is going across the bottom of the screen, Black. You can call in. But, it's like I do believe that men have a different perception of relationships than what women feel. I feel like they got a different perception. Wait. Sorry, y'all. Right. I feel like men have they definition of love is different.
Of course.
I put up a post the other day, and I don't want to jump ahead too far, but I put up a post the other day and I was like, don't trust somebody that don't watch the news or don't know what's going on. Yeah. And the reason why I put that up is because, like, me dating, sometimes I'll be having conversations with people and I'll be like, so what do you think about this? Oh, baby, I don't watch the news. Oh, I don't be watching TV like that. Well, what do you do? Because every time you talk to somebody, the first thing they want to do is talk about sex. They want to talk. So it's like you get to, so what do you like to do? So what do you know? What are your hobbies? What do you like to do in your free time? Or, after you get past how many sisters and brothers you have. The next thing you want to know, and I'm telling y'all, I'm not stretching this out at all. The next thing they want to know is, what's your favorite position? How often do you like to have sex? What? This is something that you don't have to worry about, homeboy, because you just eliminated yourself from that race. Right. I swear to God, it's like I've met guys, and I'd be like, I'll go out and I hang out with them. We'll go out for drinks or whatever, and then I'd be like, okay, then. I might go ahead. I might go ahead and throw his hat in the ring. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, then the motherfucker get pushy. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, no, not you. You not that. Because once I release all this that I got built up on you, it's not gonna work out. It's just not. But it's like, y'all, I swear to God, dating in this day and age is hell. It is.
Have you ever tried to revert them back, like, from the conversation though? Like, what is your response? Like, are you saying, well, that's not something I'm interested in talking about right now, let's talk about something else? Or how do you?
If I didn't, I would not have conversation with nobody. I'm telling you, like, I listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this. This one guy that I don't care if you watching, I'm about to talk about you. And 9 times out of 10, he gonna watch it because he gonna yeah. Dating does sucks. So so it's one guy that I had to tell him, if I gotta keep on telling you how to date me, it's like I'm masturbating. I don't need you. It's like, excuse my French, but it's like playing with my pussy. If I could do that myself, because I'm telling you everything it is to know about me. I'm telling you, don't ask me that. Slow down. Don't do this. Don't tell me that you want to spend the night over my house. Honestly, it's another guy that I'm dating that I ain't gonna say I'm dating, because he eliminated himself from the thing a long time ago. Right. It's another guy that I met, and this dude, I can show you the text messages. I think I came up here and he just text message over and over and over and over. And all he want to say is, "When can I come over and hold you? Can I come lay with you? Can I come? Not can I take you out? Like, we have never been on a date."
He wants straight to the bedroom.
He want to go straight to the bedroom. And I'm like, you don't even know me. You don't know if I got a crazy baby daddy. You don't know if I'm in a relationship where I was just in an abusive relationship and I'm running from somebody. You don't know what it is that I'm going through or have went through. Like, I have seen in the news, because I watch the news. I've seen in the news where all these ex-boyfriends is coming back and killing these girlfriends, and they catching the new boyfriends, and they shooting and killing them. Like, y'all ain't scared of that? I just don't get it. I don't get it. And it got me where it's like I'm over. Oh, wait. Oh, call me back again. She like, oh my God, answer this phone.
Cut it down.
I know. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm calling her.
Hello.
Hey, I'm sorry. I had it turned down. Go ahead, girl. What's up?
What up, Tony? It's Miki.
Hey, girl. I got you. I want to show you what I got you programmed. I ain't got your number. Look, I still got you programmed in my phone. Harley Girl VP Miki.
I still get the same thing. I told Jay Boogie that the other day that I still got everybody stored in.
Yes. What's going on with you, girl?
Listen. Even worse than that, talking about sex thing that you were saying, what motherfuckers do today, when you talking to them, they don't ask women out on dates anymore.
No.
Okay? Men do not ask women out on dates anymore. They want to pull up somewhere.
Yes.
like what you like? Seriously, I was joking with this guy in text message that I met online, and he was like, "Can I see your face today? Let's meet up." I'm like, okay, yeah, where you want to meet at? He was like, it's up to you. I mean, it's whatever. You can just pull up anywhere. I said, would you want to meet at the Target parking lot, or we can go to the gas station up here? Oh, I'm joking in the text message. And he was like, okay. Girl, we won't be meeting at no fucking gas station.
Girl, I swear to God, and I'm going to tell you this. And I'm gonna give this credit to Dallas guys. Texas guys. Now, when I moved here, the thing about Detroit is the way they date is a whole bunch of guys will go out with a whole bunch of guys, and girls will go out with a whole bunch of girls, and then at the end of the night they trying to hook up. You know what I'm saying? But here in Texas, it's hard to meet somebody because everybody go out on dates. They go out as a couple. You know what I'm saying? When they go out, if they want to watch the game, they not going with their boys. They going with a girl. Then you will even see somebody that's at church on the first date. You understand me? They will go out. Yes. That's why. But the thing about it is, it makes it harder to date because you can't figure out who's single. Because guys don't go nowhere with guys down here. I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like that either. Yeah. So you got like that either. So you gotta really this pull up shit. I'm over it. I'm telling you, everybody doing that from young to old. All these things. I'm talking about one guy was like 50 something, bro. I promise you, and was like, where I want to meet at. Like, what you mean? I want to meet at the place you got the reservation at. Right, exactly, girl. Thank you for calling in. I appreciate that. All right. And that's so crazy because she is not telling. It's not one lie detected because that is how it is. This pull-up culture. It's like. People want, and then the thing about it is they don't want to take you out, but then the first thing they want to do is have sex. How am I supposed to even feel close enough to you to my body gonna react to you?
That's because somebody is giving into that. That's what I always understand, that that's what they're used to. So you can't always blame the guys. Is what the other, I'm gonna say ladies, I ain't gonna say women. It's the other ladies, it's the other females that's accepting that. So if that's all I'm giving out, if I was a dude that was giving what you're asking for, and every woman I met before you didn't want that, I'm not gonna know you want that. Yeah, I'm gonna treat you just like I've been treating everybody else. This what these hoes want. This what these hoes gonna get. Right. And that's the thing. It's not always the guys. It's what these women are allowing. When a woman is allowing a man to lay up in our house without no money, without no job, without doing this and doing that, when he goes to the next woman, he expecting the same thing. So it's not always the men. I'm telling you, it's these women that are allowing certain things. They don't know they worth. You can pull up on them. You can do this. You can go buy them some chicken. You can have sex when you first meet them. So of course I'm treat you like that because that's the way I'm treating everybody else.
Yeah, I need you to go to I need a motherfucker to go through the 10-step program with me. Yeah, I need you to do. And maybe that's just what you need to say when you first meet them. Don't even wait on the conversation. Well, they don't hear it. It's like, okay, so this same guy says, "Can I take you out to dinner?" And I was like, sure. Yeah, let's go out. Let's go out to dinner. It's this really nice restaurant I want to take you to in Frisco. I really want, let's go out. I'm like, okay, that's cool. I'm excited. After that text message, I'm looking like, okay, he getting it. You know what I'm saying? I go back to my phone. This motherfucker done text message me, can I bring my overnight bag? Oh, nigga, you done.
Really?
Yes.
Overnight to do what?
Right. To stay. Right. What you? I'm like, so my response, because this is the little gorilla coming out of me. So, you want me to fuck you for a meal? Yeah. So now I gotta have sex with you for this meal. My niece say they don't court anymore, like at all. Yeah. Half of them don't even know how to hold a door or walk on the outside.
That's right.
Listen here.
Yeah, chivalry is dead.
Yes, I'm telling you, and it's not only in our culture.
Oh, it's not.
It's in other cultures too, because I watch, like, what do you call those ones with the Indian people. I seen them. They'd be walking down the street, and I'd be like, the girl be on the outside, and it's a lot in their culture because women they don't respect women
at all.
Right. And it's a lot of them. They Pakistanians or whatever, because I work with them a lot, and they do not respect women at all. And I'm gonna tell you, I'll be driving down the street, and I'll see they had a woman on the outside and they be on the inside. And I deliver to them, And they will stand there and watch me struggle with something.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, I just told a Pakistani lady, an Indian lady, or whatever you want to call her. I said, y'all, and this is exactly what I said. Y'all talk shit about our men all the time and talk about what they don't do.
But y'all men, sorry.
Y'all men, and at least our men know right from wrong.
Yeah.
We was raised to treat women a certain way, even if they stray from that. But they don't even do it. It's crazy to me. He said, if y'all gonna eat, that's good. He need an overnight stay. Girl, I promise you. And it's crazy because it's like we'll talk or whatever, and he'll say some stupid shit. And my word to him is, listen, you know I got a podcast. I'll make you famous.
Why do you still talk to him?
Girl, because you know what?
You get too much energy to something.
You know what?
If you don't cut it off, cut
I
that shit
swear.
off.
Right. I'm trying to graduate to. I've allowed an older man to capture me, and boom, nothing but chivalry this way. You know what?
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta open your mind. You know, what you want in a package may not come in the package that you're looking for.
Exactly.
That's all I'm saying.
Right.
So,
Right.
That's all I'm saying. So you holding on to, you already know this dude ain't shit. Why? You can't receive nothing holding on to nothing.
But you know what? It's like
I don't even want to talk to you. What we talking about?
And this
you can't teach him. You can't change him.
And I try, but he was a good friend.
He ain't no more.
And I tried to keep him in that friend zone. And he keep on trying to come out the friend zone.
Some
because
people
he's
need to
a
be
great
in
friend.
the END zone.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
In zone. In that shit.
It says that's good you found out a good one. I found a good one, but these old men out here is just as bad as these young ones nowadays. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you this. I'm happy for you that you found somebody, but it's at a point where older men be so set in their ways that you can't even, because I'd rather date a young guy now.
You're setting your ways too, Toya.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's so wrong with somebody being set in their ways? Let me tell you something. People will change for who they want to change for.
Hello.
Understand what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with being set in your ways, because that means I have a certain standard. I have boundaries. I'm set in my ways too, but I'm married, and I'll change certain things for the person that I'm married to.
Yeah.
I change certain things to be with this person. Everybody should be set in their ways. That means you know exactly what you want and what you're looking for. Does that mean I won't change? No, that doesn't mean that.
I'm gonna tell you this. And this is what I say. I say a lot of times
She
that
said she dating them all the altar.
I know. Look, I've had more luck with younger guys. I'm gonna tell you. I don't know, but it's like, to me, they are like, it seems like they be a little bit more willing to please, because they assume that you have more knowledge than them, and you can they like Play-Doh. You can kind of shape them a little bit.
Know. They can have game too.
Yeah, they could, but
So, I don't know. I like she said, because I've dated old, I've dated young, and sometimes the number doesn't matter, because I've dated people that's older than Breezy and did not have it together, did not know what they was doing. So I just think it's the person, period. I don't think it's a number. I don't think it's an age on that.
It's like, I hate that, because I've had opportunities to be married. I do. I mean, I did. But it's like, I didn't have my shit together. Right. And I missed out on some good dudes. You know what I'm saying? I know at least 2 dudes that I could have married. And it's like, I messed up. But I think that maybe God was protecting them from me. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
because I wasn't ready at the time. And I just be feeling like at this age, it's hard. Maybe because
you're still not ready.
I honestly, I'm okay with that.
Yeah, but we got to realize that too. Sometimes we're not meeting who God has for us because we still not ready to receive what God has for us. So you keep messing with these clowns.
Yeah. But the thing about it is like it's like you don't have the dating pool is not a pool anymore when you're in your 40s. It's more like a puddle. You know what I'm saying? It's not big. I don't
know. I can't agree with that. Toy, y'all 52, and I just got married last year, and I was dating,
but you in a whole nother pool.
That ain't got nothing to do with it. The thing about about it, it has nothing to do with it. If a person ain't shit, whether they same sex or not, they ain't shit.
But
we got people that ain't shit.
But Shay, I honestly think that the LGBTQ,
but you can say that because you're not in it.
It seemed like y'all got more to choose from.
No, that's not true.
Shit, it seemed like it to me.
That's because you're not in it.
Right.
Yeah, I
accept
I
that.
know it ain't shit out there.
Oh, because it's like now it's like for me, you got now that it's more, widely known, widely accepted of people
That
living
still
in
don't
a
mean that it's a good choice out there.
No, but what I'm saying is it's people that's like they hitting both sides of the line now.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
And that ain't good because I don't want that.
I know, I don't want that.
So that means our pool ain't no better.
Yeah, that's true because I promise you now you got to be like,
You have more sons that try to be sorry as men. I'm not saying that they men, but they take on that trait up. They get with the women that want to take care of them and they do the same exact thing. So trust me.
Yeah, they be, and that's now that y'all. Let me tell you, Mickey, if you still on here, one of the things that I could say about the dudes in Texas too, they be looking for somebody to take care of them. In Detroit, now if I'm wrong, I got most of my audience is from Detroit, but I want to ask y'all in Detroit. Is it because when I was mind you, when I was there, I've been here since 2017. So I was a little younger and a little bit fitter and a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I was a little bit more put together and shit, But when I was in Detroit, dudes would be like,
breaking out.
Oh, Detroit dudes, they come with that money. They come with it. They it might be once they gain your trust. Once you gain their trust, once they realize that they the only one that's pulling up over at your house, but it's a difference here. In Dallas, these guys want you to take care of.
What is it a difference because of the age? Because most people think that once they feel like you have this, you got that, you doing this. Because a lot of people on the outside looking in, and they might think you got the money. I've been to your place. I go to your place, I'll be like, oh, she live over here. Oh, she got this. You understand what I'm saying? So it may be, but
I don't let nobody come to my house.
But you working, you got this good job. That's what people
I'm gonna tell you this.
You don't tell them nothing?
No.
Okay. That's a good thing.
And I'm gonna tell y'all, because that's what I tell my girl all the time. I don't leave with my purse.
Right.
I need it even if I don't need it.
Even if I don't need it.
I tell dudes nowadays, I say, assume that I need something.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if I don't need it, because my dad, that's how I was raised. I was raised in a household that my dad said, I assume that your mama always needed something. Mm-hmm. And if she didn't need it, it was overflow. Mm-hmm. So we have it. Anyway, so let me go to the comments. I'm fortunate not to be meeting those moochers. I did meet a guy a few years ago that was telling me all of his money trouble, and I kept saying, dang, it'll get back. Yes, hold on. My niece Ariana said Detroit really just hustles harder, so they kind of flex a little, but as a woman, you are their flex. Listen, I swear to God, because the Detroit dude, y'all watch all them Tubi's movies or whatever, and Dirty, what is it? The Dirty D. I just got finished watching that this weekend. It's a movie on Tubi. You gotta start checking out them Detroit movies. They be pretty good.
I can't get past Tubi.
Right, but I know, but it be some good little gems on there. Yeah. But Detroit dudes, they will spend that money. And because I swear to God, it's a meme that's going around and it's saying, have you ever been out with a group of girls that got good jobs? They be spending money like they drug dealers. You know what I'm saying? And that's the truth. We do spend money. Well, I don't anymore because I be trying to get my bills down because I be preparing for a rainy day. But anyway, one thing about Detroit dudes, they spend that bread, honey. And these Texas dudes, honey, they make $1 holla. You hear me? If you charge it,
I don't think you should say Texas dudes because you ain't dated all of them. I think you should just say the dudes that I met in Texas. Y'all gotta stop putting everybody in a group. Okay. The dudes that I met in Texas ain't shit. That's what you should say. Yeah, the dudes that I met, if you charge these motherfuckers $200 for some pussy, they gonna come with $195. They always short. Why they gotta be short? Like, I swear to God, they always. Can I owe you $5 the next time?
Yes, I swear. It says you don't have to tell them nothing. They can look at most of us and tell you holding something.
That's right. I agree. And when we carry ourselves, whether we broke or not, if you carry yourself like that, that's what they look at. Then she like she got some money.
When I talk to guys, and I don't tell them where I live,
Right.
but I tell them I live in a studio apartment. You know what I'm saying? Everything
that's
in one
money.
room.
I don't care. They don't know that.
Not a lot.
But they know that it still costs money. It doesn't matter. Because if you in Texas or Dallas, you know where the studio apartments are located. So you're going to be like, oh, okay, she got a little change. You got to stop saying that. Read this comment.
Oh, we pull up in caddies and motorcycles and nice purses, so they clocking us. Most don't even approach me, though. I'm telling you, I was talking the other day, and I mean, not talking, because I was talking to myself. And I remember back in the day, I used to tell my sister used to, I'd go somewhere and I'd be like, she'd be like, did you have a good time? I'd be like, no. Like, she'd be like, why? I'd be like, because ain't nobody even trying to talk to me. I was used to, so every time I go somewhere, somebody try to talk to me. And she was like, it's going to start getting a little bit few and far in between because you're getting older. Mm-hmm. She was like, and then, your age group, they getting married or they got somebody, they settling down or whatever. She was like, so don't let that dictate you having a good time.
That's true.
Because, baby, if I knew then what I knew now, honey, I think it's Texas men. I'm in Houston, and that's my experience. Texas men, they be like this. They want your number like this. They want
from what I see on TV, it's everywhere. I'm sorry.
But Detroit ain't. Detroit now, the only thing is that they might, when you sleep, they might get your credit card information. They some scammers. I'm telling you, they might put dope in your house. You know what I'm saying? But dating a Detroit man as opposed to dating a man outside of the world. Let me say that.
Right.
Outside of Detroit. When you approach me after I paid for something, there's no conversation. You watch me pay, now watch me leave. I hear you, niece. I hear you. You gotta look. But it's like, you gotta, I don't know. I hear you. But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to talk about that today because I was frustrated.
What about dating outside your race?
I'm open to it. As long as they don't want me to dummy down my love for my race, because I talk about race issues a lot, and I don't want, if it's a man that's able to show empathy for our struggles as a black race, and able to love me in spite of the things that because I talk about black stuff a lot. Yes, you do. But I would absolutely, I swear, I'll be looking at this one dude who I make a delivery to. His name is Troy, honey. I'd be looking like, if Troy trying to talk to me, we gonna be going out. He is a big old, he married though. He be wearing his little rubber band and everything at work. But if Troy tried to talk to me, honey, it would be on and popping. Troy would be eating collard greens by next week. Okay. Y'all should just charge and stop complaining. Damn. Hey, could you please put that up on your page? Put it up on your page, LO. Y'all should just pay and let these women stop complaining. I'm going to keep my boring nigga and just train him. Girl, listen, sometimes it's hard to teach him because the thing about it is, I'm going to tell you this. I have been in situations so many times that I have absolutely told a person what it is that I wanted. And it's like, I'm giving you the playbook right here. And they will be what you want them to be for a short period of time. But my saying is they can only front for so long. Oh. And after they finish, when they're in a relaxed state and not consciously.
Then you see the real person.
Yes. When they're not.
The representative is no longer.
Right. The representative. I'm telling you. So it's like,
but the best way to me is to see if somebody is, don't tell them what you want. See what their character is. And see what they're open to. But everything should not be a deal breaker.
Okay, so she said, I went to a bar Friday night that I had never been to and ended up meeting a cute little, he ain't about to marry you. I'm going to tell you that right now. About 5 feet tall. Oh, Lord. I would never, but he was nice. He talked me up for about an hour and kept ordering himself beers. He never ordered me one. Child, I swear, because first of all, I'm from Detroit, where the Arab community is very prevalent,
and that's the rest of the state.
Yes, when I left, he walked me to my car and tried to kiss me.
What?
Please, Now, mind you, I'm gonna tell y'all this.
Oh my God.
If y'all have not been around, if y'all haven't been to Detroit, or not familiar, the Arab community and the Arab and Chaldean community is there in Dearborn, Michigan, and they have more. They have the second largest population of Arab and Chaldean outside of the Middle East. That's where they're concentrated at. You know what I'm saying? So there's no other place in the world really that they have as many in a transparent community outside of Dearborn, Michigan. That's where it was. So one thing, and so we grew up around them all the time, and they don't respect Black women. Now they'll sleep with you, but they will not marry you. And that's been for years. You know what I'm saying? Yes, and they will not allow their women to mess with you. They will cut their head off. Okay, I was in Sterling Heights, girl. They out there big too. Yeah, they done probably migrated but I bet you their family is in Dearborn, honey. But anyway, y'all. So listen, L.O. Hughes. I hope that you are still on here. I got a topic. My girl Shay told me the other day. She said I got a situation, post on Facebook that I want you to check out.
Yeah, I feel like she would do great with this topic.
Right. So y'all, I got this video, and I'm not gonna be able to show y'all. We ain't gonna try to get too technical with it. I just wanna let y'all listen to it, and then we're gonna go and get y'all thoughts on it. So basically, L.O. Hughes, if you're still on here, this is the post that you and I were commenting on together. I think it was Thursday or Friday or something.
Yeah, I think it was Friday.
Was it Friday? So this is the post. Hold on, y'all.
He's the one that's gonna walk her down the aisle. So let me tell the a-hole for refusing to pay for my stepdaughter's wedding because her real daddy is the one that's gonna walk her down the aisle. So let me tell you guys about my stepdaughter. All right, she wants her real daddy to walk her down the aisle. Now, let me give you a little backstory on me and my stepdaughter. She just graduated from university, which I paid for. Now, she went to an in-state university, but it still cost me about $40,000. Now, I also bought her a car. I bought her a car straight after high school. That way she could go back and forth to school. I bought her a car. She still lives with me and her mother. She does not have a job. Now, she's set to be married on August the 8th. And for the past 6 months, that's all her mother been talking about doing, being occupied with, they consume most of their time. Now, her daddy, he don't contribute to not 1 cent on her, not her education, not child support, which is probably her mother's fault because, she didn't fight for that. And that, I guess that's just what the settlement was. And he only around to make promises. I do that for you. I do this for you, and then take off. And then she'd be heartbroken. But she adores her father, right? So
hold on. Now I want to stop it right there. So I want y'all to make sure that y'all realize that this man is talking about his girlfriend's daughter. Okay, it's not
be heartbroken. But she adores her father, right? So
hold on. He is talking about his girlfriend's daughter. He calls her his stepdaughter, but that's just a name that he done gave her. That's not really his daughter. Now I just cut it off when he was just saying that the father does not do anything. He does not contribute not 1 red cent. But right before I cut it off, he said, but she absolutely adores her father. Okay? So that's where we at. She absolutely adores her father.
Like I said, she's set to be married in August. And the wedding venue, I told them they can have it in my home. The wedding venue can hold about 250 people, right? Now I said, hey, I got a list of 20 people that I want to come to the wedding. I'm paying for this at my house. I want these 20 people to come. Do y'all know Saturday, I see one of my friends at the golf course, right? He's supposed to come to the wedding. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna see you at the wedding, right? He said, I only got an announcement. I didn't get an invite. I'm like, nah. I let my girlfriend and stepdaughter know to send out the invitations on these few people, and then you're supposed to get an invite. He said, I got something, but it was an announcement. So we walked to his car because I want to check, right? And sure enough, it was an announcement. So I went and talked to my girlfriend and said, did you invite those 20 people to the wedding that I told you about? Man, she didn't invite none of them. She said 250 people is a little tight, and I don't think we can get your 20 people in there. Man, I was pissed. And the people that were supposed to come, they pissed as well. Then she's gonna say if any other people that we already invited don't RSVP, then we'll get some of your people in here. I'm like, what?
Hold on, y'all. So he invited 20 people out of all. Now he done offered to have us at his home, and he said that, and he paid for the whole wedding. So I'm sure that they probably are, have spared no expense, because when you spending money that ain't yours, it's easy to spend that shit. You won't want everything. So he and he just asked for 20 people, and she had the information to send them an invitation, but she decided not to send an invitation.
But it wasn't her; it was the girlfriend.
Yeah, right. She sent the announcements. Okay, y'all. She sent an announcement instead. Hold on.
Man, that's crazy, man. Don't even worry about it, man. I'll just be mad. All right. So now, the crazy part about it is, when I check the invitations, they don't even have my name on them. They have her real daddy and her on the invitation that I paid for. I paid for these invitations. How you got a real daddy on there, her mama on there? Cool. A couple of days later, I'm hosting the venue at my house, hosting the wedding family at my house, okay? It's me, stepdaughter, girlfriend, groom, and their parents, right? Trying to help everybody get real acquainted. Then a surprise guest shows up. My stepdaughter's real daddy. And I'm like, you know what? Cool. He probably just coming to the wedding, right? But tell me why my stepdaughter proceeds to stand up and announce that her real daddy is giving her away at the wedding. What? The wedding that I'm paying for, in my house, the daddy don't do nothing for you, is giving you away. Oh, and they were just so happy and smiling. Oh, yay, great. Inside, I was fuming. Inside, I wanted to cry or punch somebody. Probably want to do both, honestly.
I agree with you, Lamika.
So I took that time to stand up and give a toast as well. I said, I owe the groom and the bride a deep debt of gratitude, because they have opened my eyes tonight. Oh, everybody at the table was just smiling. They have let me know that my position in this family is not what I thought it was. Oh, you should have saw the frowns, man.
Okay, so I'm gonna pause it right there, because I don't want to go and let him go through this whole thing, because there's still more to the story. Yeah, this video is like really long, but I want to say this. First of all, him and the mother is not married.
That has nothing to do with it.
Right. Wait, but I'm just gonna say, him and the mother is not married, and he's been doing this out of the kindness of his heart. He paid for her to go to school. He paid for her to have a car and all of this stuff. He is not obligated to do any of this stuff.
Yeah.
And he did that out of the kindness of his heart, right? And he's been doing things. They've been together for 10 years. He's been doing things like they live in a house. She has not been, she does not have a job.
She's still living.
Right, and she still live in a house. So he is taking care of not only that, he's taking care of her day-to-day life expenses. The money that she uses to go shop, the money that everything.
Well, she's flipped that damn license on.
Right, everything that and I'm sure that he's affording her the same lifestyle as he and himself, because he said on the golf course with his friends. Right. And if he have a house that's big enough to host 200 people, right, that's quite a large. So I'm going to say this, and then we're going to go, and I'm going to let y'all listen to the rest of this. I'm going to say this. Now, this is me being devil's advocate. Why didn't her mother say, now listen, you know how she is about her daddy. We planning this, if they planning this wedding down to the T, at some point a conversation came up of who she wanted to have walk her down the aisle. They should have went to him and respectfully said that behind closed doors before making an announcement in public. Like that's just I just feel like that was wrong.
Well, I'm gonna say I feel like her mom is happy that she's able to have a relationship with her dad. I don't think they ever even considered his feelings because they were being selfish. He a sponsor.
Yes.
I even though they've been together 10 years, it wasn't a problem when I paid for you to go to college. It wasn't a problem when I paid for you to get a car. You know what I'm saying? None of that was a problem. So I just believe that the mom is just like, oh, she finally got a relationship with her dad instead of just saying. I feel like both of them should do. I mean, whether the dad did anything or not, I just feel like
I feel like I've been in situations like this. I mean, I ain't gonna say I've been in situations like this before, but I've witnessed situations like this before, and they had like the father walked them down the first part of the aisle, and then he walked down the second part. We're gonna come back, scroll down some comments, and let me see what they saying.
A lot.
Right.
Right here.
Let's go up here. He should be mad though. He shouldn't have paid for. He should be mad though. He shouldn't have paid for her and her mama petty for not inviting his 20 people. Petty as fuck.
Yeah, they could in this one too.
She doesn't adore him. It's a trauma response. She is holding on to the soul tie for her father. The stepdad isn't wrong in this one, but he's definitely hurt and is reasonably understood. Yeah, and you know what? Coming from you, I really feel like you can really, I don't want to say too much. It's because she is stuck where he hurt her. It's not about you. It's about her own insecurity and people pleasing. She cannot help it. I've been there. I get, Okay, so y'all, let me continue on with it. Hold on. That's bold of her to do that, but it's her wedding, right? And my friend gonna say, "My house, bitch." Exactly. That's right. Listen, I swear to God, I was talking about this to my coworkers. I was like, me and my 20 friends will come up in there and flip all that shit over.
Yeah,
okay?
I mean, I understand that you're saying it is her wedding, but she didn't think about that when she took his money to go to college. Yes. She didn't think about that when she took the money to pay for the wedding. She didn't think about that as long as she benefited for it. So it's her wedding, but hell, it's his money all day long.
And the thing about it is, you ain't even say, like, I've seen people that have been, I don't know how it would be on the invitation, but if you come to a wedding and you see the father walk him down, all that, you're gonna assume that he paid for this. You ain't even giving no.
Breezy had both of her dads walk her down.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and she didn't find out that she
oh, wait a minute.
She thought that her dad that raised her was her dad until she was older. Then she met her dad, her real dad. So both of them, she gave both of them the privilege.
Right. That's what should have been done.
So
here.
I feel like both of them should have walked down the aisle. Rather if he did anything or not, he is the reason that she's here.
Yes, absolutely. I agree with that.
But this guy is the reason that you're able to afford
it. Not what I thought it was.
This guy's the reason that you having the wedding that you having. So he should be included in your wedding.
Okay, here we're gonna go further.
Other friends, man. Now they mad. It done got serious. I let them know I am not the godfather or, the head of the family that I thought I was, the loved one that would be seeked out in times of need. Nah. I realized I'm an ATM.
You sure are.
So, since I have been replaced as host of the wedding, I shall be giving my financial duties to the new host. And I will back out monetarily. Yeah. Yep. Now, after the announcement, a whole lot of snickering was going on around the table, right? A lot of mumbling. But they didn't say anything to me. Nobody addressed me now. Now, later that night, tell me why my girlfriend gonna come to me talking about how I'm ruining so much. How I'm ruining so much for backing out. And how her daughter ain't gonna have her dream wedding. And how her daughter ain't this and that. Okay, well, it's apparent that I'm not family in this family. So the family should take care of it, right? That's my stepdaughter. I mean, it ain't even my stepdaughter, really. It's my girlfriend. I just happen to be around her for the last 10 years. But tell me why the next day, my girlfriend trying to show me how much I'm ruined, right? She takes me to where they planning the wedding, and the wedding planner showed me, all the things they got going down, everything they got set up. I look at the venue. They got some father-daughter dances, right? 3 songs. All of them cater to her real dad, not me. I looked at the food they got. 2 of the dishes got stuff I'm allergic to in it. I just started laughing. Like, they want me to pay for this. His name on it, not mine. His songs, not mine. The food, I can't eat the food. And the 20 people out of 250 that they can't even come in my house. Wow. Okay.
Hey, let me tell you something.
We done broke up. I'm
Look,
sorry.
I swear to God, y'all, he at the head of his
I
own dinner
need
table and he acting like a waiter.
Right,
Okay,
exactly.
this is horrible.
Exactly.
It's absolutely horrible.
It's terrible.
But okay, so let me see where
we stop.
Hold on, I want to. Okay, we can start there.
Right here.
Yeah. Oh no, we read that one.
Okay.
We read that one. He should be mad though. He shouldn't. Oh, we read that one. Right. Hoes be playing dirty and leave that hoe and her kid.
I agree.
Yeah.
And then she say fuck her.
Yeah, fuck her and her mama.
Yeah.
They disrespectful, straight up disrespectful. Okay, so my niece said I would be hurt too. It shouldn't matter if they were married or not. He was the only man that stood up and filled that position of a father.
He did way too much.
Yes, he did more than some fathers.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
For real though.
Like he didn't. But the thing about it is, it's like he did a lot. He did a lot. Privileged kids. You ain't lying. Furthermore, if she hit the lottery, her daddy coming back with open arms. Let her end up on the streets and he doesn't have anything for her. Ain't got nothing. Nothing. The mama is weak. You ain't lying. He a sponsor. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, I agree with this one right here.
She didn't have to tell him because she didn't tell him because she probably knew he would have a problem with it. It might not have paid and had it at his house. Right, because he opened. How you gonna tell me that I'm hosting this event? Because he's basically hosting an event because it's at his house and everything. He's paying for it. He's hosting this event. You're not gonna let him allow his 20 friends to come. Now, mind you, I'm on in the comments of this stuff, and it's a pastor because I got this story from Shay and she got it from Facebook. And there was a pastor on there, like, well, his pastor was in his title. He was like, well, you're not doing right before God.
That ain't got nothing to do with my money, though. Right. I wasn't doing right when I paid for this package. I wasn't doing right, period. That ain't got nothing to do with anything. I gave my money. I gave my money out of love. I'm assuming because ain't nobody finna do all of that for you if they don't love you. I'm not finna send you to college if I don't have love for you.
He was doing it. He was not treated as a child, right? Because the thing about it is, what person do you know that you're not looking at this as your child, but you're just gonna pay for them to go to college? Oh, because that's what I do. I ain't able to wipe this shit off on my taxes or nothing. I'm gonna just buy you a car. He ain't trying to sleep with her. You know what kind of relationship he had? Because if the mother felt like it was an inappropriate relationship, she would have cut that shit off. Exactly. She would have said, "I don't want you to do this for my child. I think it's inappropriate that you're doing this." But she can't. She accepted the terms.
Definitely read this.
Right. She said. That's giving the mom too much credit. When he was the surprise guest, nobody acted up except for him. That's why she knew he was coming. She isn't upset. Why? He hurt her daughter. She should be angry. Right. Yes.
The mother playing both sides. I agree with that.
Yes, I agree with that.
Yes. She probably still messing with old boy.
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Still in love with him some kind of way. If mom elevated the stepdad on the pedestal, she would not have allowed her daughter to do that. Right. She didn't. She allowed it and then surprised him at his house with a man that never did a thing for her.
That's wrong.
Mom knew. Mom was probably in on it. Yes.
She been knowing.
Yes, y'all. I
agree with him taking his money back.
Yes. Yes.
She said that's how the ex is getting shot.
Baby, this how the ex is getting shot. Not being funny. I'm telling you, for real. She said, I would rather bite bricks off a crack house than allow my stepdad. I would rather bite bricks off a crack house than not allow my stepdad to walk me down the aisle. I couldn't imagine breaking his heart.
That's
like
right.
That. The way mine has stepped up and showed out for me, I would be a fool. I hope this girl's realize it before she loses him. Well, I'm telling you now.
We be done broke up. That's it for me.
Yeah, I would be like, I don't know where y'all about to have this wedding at.
I don't even know where y'all finna live. I don't know where these bitches finna live. Y'all finna be homeless. Go stay with him. No, he said, y'all show me what position I am in this family.
Yes.
Now, why they been together 10 years and not married, I don't know. But nonetheless, he's still treating her like that's his daughter.
Yes.
And the mama just like, When I saw that, I was like, "Ooh, I can't do this."
That's horrible. That's horrible.
This is
Gail
wrong
said,
on all
"Oh, hell
levels.
to the no."
Yeah, it's
Yes,
wrong.
mom needs her ass
Mhm.
kicked.
Yeah.
After this level of disrespect, they can both go.
They can go.
Listen,
It's
it's horrible.
It's
horrible. I just can't believe that you could do somebody, and the mom, she can't love him like that.
And the people in the comments talking about take a loss, take a L, dog, go on and do it. You wasn't this. It don't matter. I'm hurt. I'm hurt now at this point because I am your dad.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah.
And then you got 3 songs dedicated to this dude.
3. And then the food. You ain't even want me to sit to the side and be silent comfortably.
I can't even sit at the table in my own house or what I'm paying for and eat what I like or put something on the menu that I can eat because y'all catering to him.
Nothing. It ain't nothing. Like I've known people that had to make situations like do some compromise, and they be like, "Well, you know, we're gonna do this for you because or whatever." They ain't do none of that. Yeah. They just like whatever.
Now she said he must be a self. He gotta be because baby, your money must got because baby, I done clock my doc for real. We would.
For real.
I done shot up everybody in the house. I'm right.
Right.
We can't even have no conversation about this because this is wrong.
It is.
And I think maybe he was doing, I don't know. I would love to see how this story ends on August 8th.
I know. So mind you, the story that I saw, or the story that we both saw here online, it was somebody like acting it out or whatever. So this is an actual story, and it's like there was a link in the comments, and this guy is kind of like narrating the story. So the wedding is August 8th.
August 8th.
I'm going to do my research, y'all, and I'm going to try and find out what happened with the situation.
Yeah, it was in his own home.
Yeah, they knew they could do him like this, and he wouldn't act up. They knew that he was a passive person. They definitely knew. Yeah, I can tell you where they aren't from. This definitely does not have Detroit written on it.
They didn't even say where it was, right?
No, they didn't. But I'm going because they put a link to the story because he put the link to where he found the story.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go back in the comments and I'm gonna find out where these people are from. I'm telling you, the whole wedding would have got shot up in Detroit.
That's all I'm saying. I don't even, I could only imagine, because I've been, in a stepmom situation. I could not imagine doing something, like making sure that you good. You know what I'm saying? I'm stepping in, making sure everything is all right with you. If your mom hurt you, because I raised, one of my sons that I call my son, his mom gave him away at the age of 3 months. So I can only imagine that now if he decided to get married and he let her walk him down and not include me.
And nothing.
Yeah, because when he came home, he was incarcerated for. When he came home, I seen him. And then when he went to visit his mom, he was all on Facebook and he was like, "Yeah, this is my real T. Jones, da da da." And so it hurt me. I let him know, like, dude, that's fine. But don't come asking me for anything when she can't give it to you.
And you ain't even acknowledging me.
And I'm not,
Oh wow! I didn't know that was the situation. So this is you speaking from experience.
Speaking from that. Yeah, I raised them. I raised the baby, like literally, and I was only 19.
I'm gonna tell you this: it takes a certain kind of love for a person to raise a child, but it takes a special kind of love for you to raise a child that does not even belong to you. Somebody else's child.
I raised his daddy for 2 years. Me and his daddy broke up. I still had the baby.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So when he got, I know when he was younger, he probably did not remember, a lot of things about us, but that your mom didn't raise you. You know that. So,
that's crazy.
But, yeah.
Okay.
20 people would have been shooting.
Right. I'm telling you, those 20 people would have been outside shooting up. If it was in Detroit, that shit would have been on the news.
Yeah, for real.
I'm telling you, and that's so bad that that's where we from. But it is. I think she should have created a space for both of them. It was important to her, but to exclude him,
that's what I don't like.
She shouldn't do more for her dad that did nothing that she did for the man who helped raise her.
For the man that's paying for your shit.
Yes. I mean, honestly,
I agree that he could have been in it. You know what I'm saying? Both of them should have been included.
Yes.
And that would eliminate everything.
If you had like I've seen people get married or have events and people sponsor different things.
Yeah.
You get them a shout out. And this a company or corporation. You were saying, I would like to thank such and such for providing the wine,
the caterer,
Yeah,
the bartender.
right.
But you didn't even put this man's name on
Nothing.
the invitation, as though only thing that existed was his money, as though it was your mama's money and not this man's money.
Yeah. Yeah. But like my friend said, I feel like he been getting dogged. This
All
ain't the
10
first.
years, it
Yeah,
is.
this ain't
They
the
already
first
knew,
situation.
yeah.
It was just like it was in front of other people,
Yeah.
and it was like
She probably didn't even acknowledge him when she graduated college.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
like, and he done paid for it.
Yeah.
He said he
Mhm.
paid like $40,000 or whatever. But y'all,
And bought her a
this
car.
is crazy, right? Bought her a car so she wouldn't have. Her daddy don't even give a shit how she get back and forth to school. And not only that, he is feeding her every single
Every
day.
day.
He
And she still
provided
ain't got
a
no job.
home, right? He's providing a home for her. He the everyday necessities, tampons, doctor's
Everything.
bills, whatever. Because I mean, he's taking them into his house. So, man, I'm just saying, I'm gonna try to find out what happened on the whatchamacallit. And listen, Mickey. If we find out what his wedding is, we're gonna pull up. We're gonna pull up. The mama might be from Detroit, but the stepdaddy from Toledo. I know that's right, girl. I promise you. The
She
mama
definitely a scammer.
Yes,
She's
honey, she
definitely
is
a scammer.
scamming. She been scamming for 10 years.
But she should not have allowed her child to do that.
Child, we gonna pull up. We gonna pull up, Mickey. We gonna find out where this wedding is. Let me tell y'all. We gonna get off here. We gonna bring it from the clothes. But look, this is my girl Mickey. I swear to God, her family and my family has been friends for years, and
Awesome.
then she don't play, okay? And this chick, she one of them chicks that wear heels everywhere. You see her in some flats, you be like, where you going with them
That's
flats
how they
on?
do me.
Yes, right. Always got heels on, honey. But listen, I want to thank y'all for tuning in. This has really been therapeutic for me because when I came in, I was like really, really like angry. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in an angry spot. Somebody had pissed me off just, trying to push my envelopes and everything. And this show has really been therapeutic for me.
They said we need 15 more minutes. Benny said she been dragging him. What did you say?
She been dragging him and using this man. Yeah, I'm ready to pull up to this wedding. That's my college roommate. Yes, girl. Hey, we gonna pull up on them. Like, hey, for real. Because I'm telling you, it just don't make sense to just use good people. Because that's
right.
When he'll go to somebody else.
That's what I was telling you.
Yes. He'll go to somebody else.
And they can't get half of what she got.
Right.
Because he's
He
now
done closed
messed
off his
up.
heart.
Yeah.
Yeah, he done closed off his heart. Because I
Mhm.
tell you, a lot of times I feel as though I am carrying baggage from other.
You are. Everybody needs
relationships.
counseling. Then you see my show.
Yeah.
Y'all go
And
YouTube,
this
watch
mental-
Bag Lady.
Right.
Yeah.
This-
Be humble, stay humble.
This is a mental health awareness
Mhm.
month. And I want to give a shout out to that mental health awareness month because this is the time that you need to check on your strong friends.
Mhm.
But people bringing baggage. And now this guy, after everything that he's done, the next situation, he going to be very, very skeptical.
Mhm.
He's going to hold his heart very close. He not going to do the same things that he did in the relationship because he going to feel like he went wrong
He did.
in that relationship by,
and he
doing
really
these
did.
things.
It's just these messed up people messing up other folks.
Yeah, it
Mhm.
is. But y'all, this was a great show. Thank you, Mickey. I'm so glad that you called in. I'm so glad that I want to give a shout out to everybody that commented and please share the show. Share. Please share it right now. This was a great show, y'all.
Exactly, great show.
It was a great show. So
We still
y'all,
getting comments.
yeah, y'all make sure that y'all share this. My sister, please look. My friend Nikki, she always be like, "Cause you want to know what my therapist said." No, you already told me. I don't want to know. I be saying that.
But what Toya's gonna work on, and y'all pray for her, is stop giving so much energy to the wrong things. You don't have the energy to give, sweetheart.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all this. Let me tell y'all who this is. Let me tell y'all who this is. Okay, so she came as part of a package as a friendship that I built with her wife.
Yeah.
But I love her to death, y'all. It's like she get me together.
Mhm.
You chastise me. I always say that. She get in my ass when I'm wrong, when I'm late, when I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do, when I'm coming up with excuses, all of that. And you only expect the best from me.
Yes.
And I appreciate for that. You know, it's like some people that criticize you and they don't give you they don't feed you from what they done took from you.
Right.
And you are the type of person that even though when you correct me on different things, you feed me.
Something else.
Yeah, you feed me. And I really
you can't have this orange, but you can have this apple.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
So, and then it's so funny because y'all, I had a debate party at my house last week, and she was in there fixing plates and everything, and right. So we had a debate party, and any of y'all from Detroit that have been to my debate parties in Detroit, y'all know we be having a blast. But it's like this was the first time I had did something like that with them, and they were like, we come over here to argue, like we come over here, you trying to get topics for, and it was really fun. At the end, it was really fun. We had a really good time. Next time, I'm gonna have them. They can, since they know what it is now, then we can bring questions too. Yeah, so it's cool. But all right, y'all, this was a great show. Please share this show. Please share. I really appreciate y'all. This is one of the greatest shows, I'm telling you. So y'all share. Make sure that this take wings. Take wings. All right, y'all. And y'all, Miami. Nah, I'm not going to say that. I was about to say something. I'm going for a peaceful, enjoying, relaxing, sexy weekend this weekend, honey. Y'all pray that I don't come back pregnant.
I hope not.
Child. Okay. All right, y'all. Have a good weekend, and we'll see you next time. Peace.